an be g of x equal to summation over n equal to 0 to infinity a n x power. Okay. Now the given equation, what actually we have to do in the first step, we have to multiply x power n on both sides. Throughout the equation, we are going to multiply x power n. So that we will get an. You can take this as 1. Now 1 implies an x power n minus 4 an minus 1 x power n plus 4 an minus 2 x power n equal to 4 power n x power n. Is this clear? Is this clear? Hello? Hello?
Yes, it's clear.
Yeah. Somewhere I'm hearing something. Now we can take the summation. When you take the summation, please note down, you have to take the summation over the starting number. It should be the order of the recurrence relation. So that we are going to take the summation n equal to 2 to infinity an. Uniformly, we have to take the same summation throughout the equation. 4 we can take it out. N equal to 2 to infinity an minus 1 x power n plus 4 summation n equal to 2 to infinity an minus 2 x power n equal to summation over n equal to 2 to infinity 4 power n x power n. Okay, now actually what we need, we have to write each and every summation. It should be started with a 0. So when I change here to a 0, I have to add 2 terms. For that, I have to subtract the same terms so that the equation will not get the difference. Okay, so we summation n equal to 2 to infinity an x power n. Actually, what are all the terms I need? A0 plus a1x. I need to change the summation over n equal to 0 to infinity. When I add these two things, I have to subtract the same thing, so that there is no variation occurs in the equation. Minus 4 into summation.
Ma'am, can you explain from
Sure.
second step, ma'am?
Second step means which one? 1, 2, 3.
That n is equal to 2 length. I mean, n is equal to 2.
You just take the summation over n equal to 2 throughout the equation. Here, by multiplying x power n on both sides, we got this equation. Here, by taking the summation sum over n equal to 2 to infinity.
Why you are taking
Infinity,
n is equal to 2, ma'am? Because a0 is equal to 2, like that you are taking it because of that.
that's why I told, when you take the summation, you have to starting value. You have to take the starting value of n as the order of the recurrence relation. Repeatedly, I told you. Huh? What it is the order? Highest term minus the lowest term. So n minus of n minus 2, that is equal to 2. So order of this recurrence relation is 2. So when you take the summation, you have to take the summation over n equal to 2 to infinity. In the previous problem, one problem I did it in the last class, its order is 1. So that I took the summation over n equal to 1 to infinity in that problem. Is it clear? Never ever take n equal to 0 to infinity. Why? Because any one of the recurrence relation, if it's ordered 0, means the recurrence relation will not exist. Okay, so please don't take n equal to 0 to infinity in the equation. That will be wrong. Okay, based on the order of the recurrence, you have to take n's starting value in the summation. Here the order is 2, so that I have taken n equal to 2 to infinity. But in the general case, we need to convert. When I wish to write, this is the general notation g of x, it should be started with 0 to infinity. So I am trying to write the summation over n equal to 0 to infinity. When I am trying, I need these two terms, corresponding to the terms, I subtracted the same terms to avoid the changes occurrence of the equation. Is it clear?
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
this clear now? Okay. In the next term, here you see n equal to 2 to infinity, a n minus 2. What I need here? What it is I need in the second term? It should be multiplied with n x squared, so that the numerator suffix n minus 2 means here also I need n minus 2. Is it clear or not? Here we have to change here. Na? First term only we changed. For the first term, I made the changes up to like this. Second term, when you see the second term, minus 4 into n minus 1, here it is n. Where it should be uniform. The nth term should be uniform in each and every place. So I wish to change it as minus 1. So minus 1 plus 1 I have to take. The plus 1 term, you know, x power 1, that is I have taken outside. Inside the summation, n equal to 2 to infinity, a n minus 1, x power n minus 1 remains. Is it clear? In the same thing happened in this third summation. Plus 4x squared summation over n equal to 2 to infinity, a n minus 2 x power n minus 2 equal to summation n equal to 2 to infinity 4 power n x power n. The last step, all of you understood the last step? Why I multiplied here x, here it is x squared, you understood? Shall we go to the next step? Shall I rub the board? Shall I rub the board? Hello? Okay. Now, for these three things, I can write the equation as summation over n equal to 0 to infinity a n x power n. Okay, remaining minus a naught, you know, a naught is given in the problem. A naught, a1, initial conditions are given in the problem. What is a naught? A naught is 2 minus a1 is 8x minus 4x into this summation. How can we change? When you write n equal to 2, okay, when you substitute in the summation n equal to 2, 2 minus 1, a1 x power 1 will come. a1 x power 1. But the first term, what we should need in g of x, it should be started with a naught. That a naught only missing in this summation, so that I can add and subtract a naught. Okay, to write the summation n equal to 0 to infinity. Okay, 4x summation n equal to 2 to infinity a n minus 1 x power n minus 1 plus a naught minus a naught. The changes are happening only inside the summation. So the 4x minus 4x, it should be common to all the three terms. Okay. The same thing, when it happened in the third thing, 4x squared, you just consider n equal to 2 to infinity. When n equal to 2, a naught comes. N equal to 3, second term of the g of x comes. N equal to 4, third term of the g of x comes. So all the terms we can get from the term without adding or subtracting any term, so that we can simply replace. Why? Because you just bring this to this side, n minus 2 equal to 0 to infinity. So in all the places of n minus 2, you can write any some other letters L, K, any notation, so that it is obviously g of x. So 4x squared summation n equal to 0 to infinity a n x power n we can write. Okay, that is equal to summation n equal to 2 to infinity 4 power n x power n. To get its general term, again two terms are missing, you know. So yeah, when n equal to 2, 4 squared x squared. So what are all the things missing? One is missing. First term it should be 1. Anything power 1. When you start with n equal to 0, anything power 0, 1, 1 is missing. When n equal to 1, 4 power 1, x power 1, 4x is missing. So when I wish to write this n equal to 0 to infinity, I need these two terms. For that, I subtracted the same terms to avoid the changes in the equation. Okay. You understood this step? All of you understood this step? Hello? Can I proceed?
Ma'am, please explain once again the third term for 4x square.
4x square. Why I multiplied x squared, you are asking? What you asked? Hello?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am, I asked how did you consider n equals to 0 to infinity for that step?
Summation n equal to 2 to infinity a n minus 2 x power n minus 2, which is exactly equal to n equal to 0 to infinity a n x power n. Why? Because you just bring this n minus 2 this side. You replace this n by 2 by l. Now summation l equal to 0 to infinity a l x power l comes. So in place of l, I can write any notation, you know. So I write again n. Okay, notation only. N is notation.
Ma'am, yeah, ma'am. Why you didn't substitute 2 is equal, I mean 2 in that place, ma'am? Because before and now you are substituting, ma'am. N is equal to 2.
Where?
And
Here,
then,
already we have taken the summation n equal to 2 to infinity. This happens throughout the equation. Now I am focusing the last term alone. When I focusing like this, it's looking like 0 to infinity a n x power n. When I write like this, I can replace this function as g of x. To write this is g of x. To write that one is g of x, I use the notation like this.
okay, ma'am.
I'm going to rewrite all the places of the summation as g of x. That's why. Now it is clear now. Is it clear now? Shall I proceed? Okay. Now I added, subtracted, and the multiplied things all are got over. Now you see this is nothing but g of x. Minus 2 minus 8x minus 4x into this is how can you write this one? Here I'm going to rewrite n equal to 1 to infinity a n minus 1 x power n minus 1 minus a naught. When I add this thing a naught, when I added here, I can write n equal to 1 to infinity. N equal to 1 to infinity means it is nothing but n minus 1 equal to 0 to infinity, so that this is nothing but g of x. Is it clear? Is it clear? Why I am doing the process, you understood or not? 4x squared g of x last time, that is equal to, up to this thing I can write this is n equal to 0 to infinity 4 power n x power n minus 1 minus 4x. Is it clear? All of you? Hello? Is this clear or no? Next thing, g of x minus 2 minus 8x minus 4x into this is g of x minus this thing is nothing but 2. Why? Because the a naught is given as 2 plus 4x squared g of x equal to summation over n equal to 0 to infinity 4 power n x power n minus 1 minus 4x. Is this clear? Next, I'm going to take g of x outside. Where it is, wherever all the place I have, I'm going to take it out. In the first term, it's coefficient 1. In the second term, it's coefficient minus 4x. In its third term, plus 4x squared. Now I took the two separately. Remaining, what are all the things I have? Here it is minus 2, minus 8x. When I multiply this thing with this, plus 8x comes. Plus here there is no term. This side, what can you write for this? The expansion. This is expansion of 1 plus 4x the whole square plus 4x the whole cube plus etc. Okay, this thing I explained. summation over n equal to 0 to infinity, 4x the whole power n is nothing but 1 plus 4x the whole square plus etc. This is nothing but 1 minus 4x of the power minus 1. Is it clear? So that I can write for this 1 minus 4x the whole power minus 1 minus of 1 plus 4x. Shall I write like this? Shall I write like this? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it clear? Okay. Up to the thing, all of you got an idea? These two things are cancelled. Minus 8x plus 8x. Shall I rub the board upside?
Can you write the formula again, ma'am?
Which formula? This summation?
That's summation for me.
Minus 4x minus 1. The 4 formulas I wrote in the last class, all 4 formulas you should know to get the summation. From the summation, the expansion. Both the way you should know. Then only you can complete the problem under generating function concept. Okay. G of x, this is nothing but the formula of 1 minus 2x the whole square. When you expand this, 1 plus 1 squared 1 minus 4x plus 4x squared. Okay. Minus 2 this side, minus 2 now I can bring it that side. That is equal to 1 by 1 minus 4x. I just write it in the denominator. Minus of 1 plus 4x. When I bring that side, it comes as plus 2. That is equal to 1 by 1 minus 4x minus 1 plus 1 plus 1 minus 4x. Is it clear? G of x equal to 1 by 1 minus 4x 1 plus 1 minus 4x the whole square. I can bring it downside 1 minus 2x the whole square. This is G of x. Up to G of x, identification of G of x is the half of the part of the problem. Half part of the problem. Okay, you should understand how we got the G of x. Then the remaining goes by means of partial fraction method. Now we have to write it in the summation format. To write like that, I take 1 plus 1 minus 4x the whole square by 1 minus 4x into 1 minus 2x the whole square equal to a by 1 minus 4x plus b by 1 minus 2x the whole square. So 1 plus 1 minus 4x the whole square equal to a into 1 minus 2x. Here no need to write it 2 times. A by b by roots are repeated. Don't consider like that. Why? Because I have a formula. Directly for this, we know the formula. So you just write a by b by. Don't take it, don't consider this as repeated roots. Okay, usually when we do partial fraction process for the kind, we are writing a by the first term, b by the whole square term. Likewise, no need to write here. Okay. So a into this thing plus b into 1 minus 4x. Now all of you find out yourself a and b by substituting. When n equal to what it is, x equal to 1 by 2, you can find b value. When x equal to 1 by 4, you can find a value. Can you tell me a and b values now? All of you tell me a and b values. Can you solve the problem after this? Can you solve a and b yourself? All of you? Can you solve it? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, all of you find out A and B,
Ma'am.
then you tell me. Yeah, tell me.
Can you explain how you got that 1 minus 2x whole square?
LCM pa.
இங்க இல்ல மேல 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 g of x கிடைச்சது. அது மட்டும்
This
சொல்லுங்க.
side I have na. I
Okay.
brought it that side. I take the LCM 1 minus 4x throughout this expression. So 1 plus the term square. So whole divided by 1 minus 4x comes. Then I brought this thing this side. So 1 minus 4x into 1 minus 2x the whole square in the denominator. In the numerator 1 plus 1 minus 4x the whole square. Then I multiply like this.
Okay.
Okay. We can do one more problem to get clear idea. Okay. You please complete it fastly, then only we can do the next problem. Have you got A, B values? What is A? A and B values, can you tell me? Hello. Hello, students. Can you tell me A, B values? So how long time you taking that?
A
What
is
is
equal
A?
to 16 by 9 I'm getting. 16 by 9, B is equal to 1 I'm getting.
No, for A equal to 4, B equal to minus 2 I got. Shall I proceed?
Ma'am, A is equals to 1, B is equals to minus 2.
B equal to minus 2, A equal to? A is equal to what? 4. A equal to 4, B equal to minus 2 are correct. So B answer correct, you check where E. Minus 2, B is minus 2, A is 4. So that I can write G of X, which is already we know very well, which is nothing but n equal to 0 to infinity over the summation a n x power n, that is equal to a is 4. 4 by 1 minus 4x plus minus we can write why, because b it's in negative, minus 2 by 1 minus 2x whole power 2. Is this correct? That is that implies summation over n equal to 0 to infinity a n x power n equal to 4 into summation. This is nothing but 4x whole power n's formula. Just now I explained n equal to 0 to infinity. Minus 2 into summation n equal to 0 to infinity. No. So for this, you should know the formula 1 minus 2x to the power minus 2. When you expand like this, what will come? 1 plus 2 times of inside the bracket plus 3 times of inside the bracket, the whole squared. It goes like that, you know. So when you wish to write it in summation, n equal to 0 to infinity, n plus 1 into ax to the power n. Now you write n equal to 0, 1, it comes. When equal to 1, 1 plus 1, 2 into ax. A is here in our problem, it is 2 particularly. Otherwise, I can write it for general A. N equal to 2, 2 plus 1, 3, ax, the whole squared. So this series summation format is this one. So in the place of summation, I can write n plus 1 into 2x the whole power n. Am I correct? You understood the summation step? For the summation, actually what we need to solve, simply we can say an. An we need to find. An is the solution of our recurrence relation. What is an in its left hand side? An is nothing but in the sum of the series, that one is the coefficient of x power n. So we can equate the coefficient of x power n on both sides. This side a power n is the coefficient of x power n. So what it will be the coefficient of x power n in this summation? That is nothing but 4 power n plus 1. 1 4 outside the summation, 1 4 power n inside the summation. So that 4 power n plus 1 is the coefficient of x power n minus that thing n plus 1 into n plus 1 into 2 power n plus 1 is the coefficient. Problem is over. This is the required general form of the recurrence relation, given recurrence relation with the given initial conditions. You understood? You understood this problem? We can do one more problem also. You please listen. You can understand easily. Okay, once you understood the process, then you can do infinite number of problems with yourself. Okay, you understood the procedure up to the last step. Shall we go to the next problem? Is this clear or not? You please tell me. If you have any doubt, you can ask me. Otherwise, we can do one more problem. Second order problem.
Just do one more problem, ma.
Okay. Solve the recurrence relation by using generating function. The equation is you write down an plus 2 plus 3an plus 1 plus 2an equal to 3 power n. Here also you see n equal to 2. 2 is the order of the equation. So that when we take the summation over 2 to infinity, we have to take. Okay. Usually when we do the problem in generating function, we are writing the suffix term as starting with n, n minus 1, n minus 2. Instead of that, in this problem, it is given n plus 2, n plus 1, n. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to introduce one m. M is n plus 2. Okay, so m minus 1 is n plus 1. M minus 2 is n. Why I am introducing? Usually in the generating function problem, we have the highest term is n. N and its preceding terms comes usually, So I am writing the given equation as am plus 3am minus 1 plus 2am minus 2 equal to 3 to the power n, So what you have to write? M minus 2. Can you understand these two things are exactly equal or not? Exactly equal or not? Why? Because I have chosen this problem from the previous pattern. Okay, that's why the suffix are given like this. Okay, otherwise you will change your problem better. Solve the recurrence relation. You change your problem. Solve the recurrence relation an. You write like this. An plus 3an minus 1 plus 2 an minus 2 equal to 3 power n. Actually, this is the correct format problem under the case of generating function. Given a0 equal to 0, a1 equal to 1. That's it. This is the problem. You please note down, write like this. It's of degree 2. Degree or order, both are same in the recurrence relation. So which is 2. So I have to take the summation over 2 to infinity. Okay, this is given. The general term, the generating function, generating function of the sequence an is denoted by g of x, and it is defined as summation over n equal to 0 to infinity an x power n. Now you multiply x power n on both sides. An x power n plus 3an minus 1 x power n plus 2an minus 2 x power n equal to 3 power n x power n. Now you take the summation over n equal to 2 to infinity throughout the equation. You will get, I write it at that side. Summation over n equal to 2 to infinity an x power n plus 3 into summation over n equal to 2 to infinity an minus 1 x power n plus 2 summation n equal to 2 to infinity an minus 2 x power
Now
n
we can't see the
equal
top of
to
the board.
3. You can see, na? Can you see? It is covered by the camera. Can you see it or not? Summation n equal to 2 to infinity 3 power n x power n. I'm not standing at the same position, so you can see. Okay. Now again we have to do the same procedure to change the starting value as 0. Then only we can replace this thing as g of x. To rewrite in g of x format, what are all the things we have to do in the first summation? N equal to 2 to infinity an x power n. I have to add a0 plus a1 x, so that I have to subtract minus a0 and a1 x. This happened in the first term. In the second term, plus 3 into I have to multiply and divide x. Okay, n equal to 2 to infinity an minus 1 x power n minus 1. In the third term, I have to multiply x squared. X squared n equal to 2 to infinity an minus 2 x power n minus 2. This procedure only to change the all suffix and prefix are same. Okay, summation n equal to 2 to infinity 3 power n 3x whole power n. For that I have to add 1 and 3x, so that I have to subtract 1 and 3. You understood the step?
Ma'am, in the second term, won't you add and subtract a naught?
We have to do one by one. We are doing. Okay, here we are not multiplying any terms, so that I added and subtracted the same step itself. Here I multiplied x, so I will do the next step. Step by step we can do. Okay. After this, for the first term, I can write n equal to 0 to infinity a n x power n minus a naught. What is a naught? A naught is 0, a1 is 1. A naught 0, a1 1. So a naught 0, no need to write it. Minus 0, minus x alone will come. Okay, plus the second term, 3x, in this term, n equal to, when I write n equal to 1 to infinity, a n minus 1, x power n minus 1, I have to subtract a naught alone. I changed the suffix 1. Why? Because already I have 2 to infinity. Now I changed it into 1 to infinity. Okay. So that minus a naught alone will come. What will come in the next term? Otherwise, you write it. I am n equal to 2 to infinity. Now you just expand the series. You can easily understand it. 2 to infinity, the second term, 3x into, you just expand this summation. What you will get? When you expand the summation, n equal to 2, a2 minus 1, 1. a1 x comes. N equal to 3, a2 x squared comes. Okay, n equal to 3, it goes like this. But the summation, we missed a naught alone. So that I added and subtracted. Now it will be very clear to you. So that when I take the whole thing, this is nothing but g of x. So minus a naught only alone separately. For the third thing, plus 2x squared into n equal to 2 to infinity, so that we can write it directly g of x. You understood why I am writing third term as g of x? I explained in the last problem. You understood it or not? Shall I replace that one as g of x directly? This is nothing but 1 minus 3x whole power minus 1's expansion plus, when I take up to the thing, then only this is the expansion of this thing. Okay, otherwise you write one more step. We can introduce this in the next step. Summation n equal to 0 to infinity 1 minus 3x whole power n minus 1 minus 3. Okay, now this is g of x. First term g of x minus x plus 3x g of x minus 3x into 0 only will come, so no need to write. Plus 2x squared g of x equal to summation. This summation, for this summation I can write that one as 1 minus 3x whole power minus 1 minus of 1 plus 3x. Now I can take g of x outside in the right hand and left hand side expression. 1 minus x, 1, oh, minus x is separately we have now, so that we can bring it this side, plus x. Plus x, we have to write it in this step. Otherwise, if you write plus x, we have to cross here itself. Okay. G of x into 1 minus 3x, 1 plus 3x plus 2x squared equal to 1 minus 3x whole power minus 1 minus 1 minus 3x plus x, it will be minus 2x. Minus 3x plus x minus 2x. Here now this is g of x equal to 1 by 1 minus 3x plus or minus 1 minus 2x. That is equal to 1 minus 3x, I brought this step here. So 1 plus 3x plus 2x squared. Okay. Now it comes like that, 1 by 1 minus 3x. Here when I cross multiply the thing, 1 minus 2x into 1 minus 3x. In the denominator itself, 1 plus 2x, 3x plus 2x squared. I got like that. Is this clear? G of x up to g of x. Have you got an idea? Up to g of x, can you find out yourself? Hello? Can you find out yourself up to g of x? If you have any doubt in the steps, you can ask me. Now you use the partial fraction method, find out a and b. Can you tell me a, b values? Can you write it in the partial fractions test? You understood up to g of x? You please reply. One of you reply. You understood up to g of x?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. After that, what you have to do? The whole thing equal to a by first term, b by the second term. Then you write it in the sum of the terms. Then you by substituting x values, you find out a and b values. Okay. This is actually not coming in the generating function concept. It's in the previous concept alone. For the more problem, I have taken for the previous topic in this problem. Okay. Its answer, it is given like this. You check whether you can get this answer or not. En equal to 3 by 4 minus 1 whole power n minus 4 by 5 minus 2 whole power n plus 1 by 20 3 power n. Here, when you use the partial fraction, a by this thing, bx plus c by this thing. Quadratic term is coming now. So you have to write bx plus c. Can you proceed this problem yourself? Can you take the attendance now? Hello? Please give an attendance. Crowd number being Vishal. Vishal present. Vishal present or absent? Absent, I want. Varsha, correct. Varsha.
Present, ma'am. Present, ma'am.
Kishore. Kishore. Kishore absent.
Ma'am, Vishal present, ma'am.
Hemani.
Present, ma'am.
Omkar.
Present, ma'am.
Siddhartha. Siddhartha. Computer science, Siddhartha absent. Niranjana.
Present, ma'am.
Anmol.
Present, ma'am.
Sai Trinath.
Yeah, present, ma'am.
Prithviraj. Prithviraj.
Present, ma'am.
Kumar.
Present, ma'am.
Hiram.
Yes, ma'am.
Shahil Ali. Shahil Ali. Absent. Veena absent. Ram Kumar.
Ma'am, Veena present, ma'am.
Ma'am, Raya also present, ma'am. Ma'am, we
Ma'am,
can't hear
Sahil
you.
Bharti present, ma'am.
Ma'am, we can't hear you.
Can't hear your
Ma'am,
voice,
we
ma'am.
can hear you, ma'am.
Oh. Can you hear me now? Hello? Hello?
We can hear you.
No, ma'am, we can't hear you.
I use Bluetooth, but even I am close it to the laptop only. I didn't go anywhere.
Ma'am, Veena present, ma'am.
Veena present. Ram Kumar?
Ma'am, Sahil Bharti present,
Ram
ma'am. Roll number 12.
Ma'am,
Okay.
Raya, roll number
Ma'am,
11
cloud
also present,
computing,
ma'am.
everyone is present.
Okay,
Cloud
okay.
computing.
I marked one. Siddhartha only absent. Pa.
No, ma'am, I am present, ma'am.
After Siddhartha also present. I read your name 3 times, 4 times.
Ma'am, I can't hear
Ma'am,
you.
in cloud computing also everyone is present.
Everyone is present. 25 only it shows me. That's why I'm taking attendance. Actually, 28 it should be shown. Okay, Saranya present. Chalo Saranya. Saranya. Shivaranjani.
Present, ma'am.
Arinda Mukherjee.
Present, ma'am.
Deepak Yadav.
Yes, ma'am.
Mustaba. Arijit.
Present, ma'am.
Delsi.
Present, ma'am.
Varun Kiran. Varun Kiran. Present or not? Varun Kiran. Absent. Ahmad Mohammed.
Present, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, students. Can we leave from the meeting?
Ma'am, Robbie Kumar
We
present,
can
ma'am.
see again on Monday.
Ma'am, roll number 27 present, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
News today, ma'am.
Ma'am, Monday, please listen. Okay, pa. Okay, I marked everyone present except number 1, Siddhartha. And Vishal in number 1 in cloud computing. Okay, everyone.
Ma'am, Vishal present, ma'am, cloud computing.
Vishal present, ah?
Ma'am, I'm present.
Siddharth is present, ma'am. Computer science.
Okay.
Number 1.
Okay, now you listen. On coming Monday, you will be ready to write your CT, Mr. CT, and the booster marks those who want. All of you should ready to write CT1 again on coming Monday, first day order, 1 period. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, thank you, students. All of you can leave from the meeting now.
Thank you, ma'am.